sound system culture is
incredible.
Freedom.
Freedom. Loud.
Unity.
release.
Bombastic.
Sound system culture is
Fuck right in the pussy.
Hello, my name is Nez and I have been running a club night, deep house night, duvet vous in Bristol, co-running, there are about 5 of us, for 23 years. The club night's been running for 25 and I've been doing it for 23 years.
I'm Jack and this is Ralph, and we run New Sound together with a few other people. For me personally first, it was for me the sound system culture of dub and reggae music. Moved to Bristol and then suddenly sound systems were everywhere. And then I sort of got addicted to it and wanted to have very, very loud music, so I kind of made it happen.
I mean, a similar story for me, always loved a bit of music, Dad's always been into it, so it seemed like a natural progress. Yeah, something to spend money on as well.
I like dancing, socialising. I mean, I like the music, I like the scene. The drugs has a small part to play in it, but I'm a music fanatic. My folks were into music, so that kind of brushed off more on me. It was really exciting back then because it was so new. You know, I mean, I call myself second generation because the only people that I knew that were doing it before me were my mates' brothers. And they were talking about acid house and we didn't even know what it was. What is this? Do you know, it's funny with duvet, not a lot's really changed. It's quite odd because we've just got a little bit more successful, a little bit more bigger, but like the habits and the people and the music is not really changed at all over all of that time.
There's no place like home, but we're touring around. When we mash it in Paris and we come back home. And the ladies, them love me flesh, skin and bone. And the song them when me play, them love every tone. Them say, oh my God, I give you the crown. Then we out, them love me run a Chinatown. Me say London City, me just lock it down. When we reach out to Tokyo, so me feel
From what I've experienced, the demographic for who's into dance and rave and all of this stuff has shifted to such a wider audience and demographic than what it used to be. Now you go and you see your mum at a dance and you'll be like, how'd you get invited? Like, what's going on here? It's such a good development that it's become for everyone instead of just underground nowadays.
I think that's an interesting point because some people would argue that it's not underground enough anymore and there's too much of a wide audience and they don't like it for that reason because it's too mainstream.
All my worries to the side while I rhythm.
Yeah, no, it's just fucking fun. That's how I really enjoy to others and sharing music, for me anyway. And I've also learned absolutely loads. Having a sound system and running events, sort of, it's just interlinking all of my skills into one thing.
I think, you know, there is a big ethnic mix and quite a cultural mix in Bristol. So I do think that one of the big influences, you know, because a lot of dance music comes from black music, based fundamentally it really does, you know, from reggae through disco, through funk, through soul. It all has like a black origin and there is a great, you know, African/Afro-Caribbean presence in Bristol. Yeah, I think it's, you know, a lot to do with, you know, the people in the city.
A bit on the culture, you know, when it's the first time popping up in Bristol, and it seems to be because a lot of Jamaican people moved, and then they brought their culture over from Jamaica into Bristol. But sort of where it came from. I'd say it's still happening today because the city's relaxed about noise, relatively relaxed compared to other places like London and stuff. We get away with having street parties and putting massive sound systems up in parks. And yes, we get shut down by nightfall, but in other places you wouldn't get away with that.
Bristol is, like, as Jack was saying, one of the most friendly cities you can go to, especially at the moment. Sense of music, like there's a lot of new music coming out from Bristol right now, and that means that people need somewhere to play their music. There's no better place to do that than your own speakers, is there?
The goal is to share music with people, share a dance floor with people, share a journey through music and use the sound system to do this. As well as very carefully sort of try and keep the sound system culture alive. It's really difficult. The sound system culture is from Jamaica and it's, that's nothing to do with our heritage, but we want to keep it alive in our own way. We're celebrating the culture, we're not trying to reinvent